Hello, everybody. Welcome again with me, Terti, as your host. Today, we are going to talk about why believe in God, the universe, you, and the rationality of Islam. Okay, let's start now. Have you ever looked up at the endless night sky or pondered the intricate workings of your own body and felt a profound sense of wonder? A question often emerged from that wonder: why believe in God? Today, we are going to explore some logical reasons and astonishing facts about our universe and ourselves that point to a creator, and why for many Islam offered the most rational and complete answer. Let's start with a simple concept: cause and effect. Everything we observe in the universe has a cause. A ball doesn't just roll on its own, something pushes it. A building doesn't just appear, someone designed and constructed. If everything has a cause, then what caused the universe itself? Modern science tells us the universe began with the Big Bang, a singular, massive event. But what caused that event? Logically, the first cause must be something uncaused, something outside of the universe, timeless and supremely powerful. This uncaused first cause is what we refer to as God. To say the universe just appeared without a cause defies basic logic we apply to everything else. Now, let's look at the universe itself. It's not just there, it's incredibly finely tuned for life. Imagine finding a highly complex watch on the ground. Would you assume it just assembled itself from random parts and pieces? Or would you conclude there was an intelligent designer? Scientists have discovered that countless fundamental physical constants, like the strength of gravity, the mass of protons, or the expansion rate of the universe, are so precisely calibrated that even a tiny deviation would make life impossible. A fraction of a percentage difference, and no stars would form, no galaxies, no planets, not us. This is not just luck. It points to an intelligent, purposeful design. It's like winning the lottery not just once, but millions of times in a row, with every single number perfectly matching. From the vast cosmos, let's zoom in on something even more personal: you. The human body is a marvel of engineering that far surpasses any human invention. Take your eye, for example. With millions of light-sensitive cells, the ability to adjust to light levels, focus at different distances, and transmit real-time image to your brain for processing. It's more complex than any camera ever built. Could such an intricate self-repairing, self-adjusting organ evolve purely by chance from blind processes? Or consider your DNA, the blueprint of life. It contains enough information to fill thousands of books, all neatly packed into microscopic strands with every single cell. This is not random bits, it's highly specific, code information that dictates every aspect of your being. Where does all that information come from? Information always originates from an intelligent source. Beyond the physical, there's also the question of morality and meaning. Where do our universal concept of right and wrong come from? Why do almost all societies condemn murder, theft, and injustice? If we are merely product of random chance, why do we possess an inherent sense of justice and a longing for purpose beyond mere survival? These universal moral intuitions and our deep desire for meaning point to a transcendent source, a moral lawgiver, who instilled this value within us. Without God, morality becomes relative, a mere social construct, and life risks becoming meaningless. And why Islam is the most rational choice. With all this evidence pointing to a creator, the next logical question is, which religion, if any, offered the most coherent and rational understanding of this God and our purpose? For billions, the answer is Islam. Why Islam? The reason is as follows. The first one is that pure monotheism, or we call it Tawhid. Islam champions the purest form of monotheism, Tawhid, the absolute oneness of God, that is Allah. Consistent with the idea of an uncaused first cause, it rejects any form of polytheism or associating partner with God, affirming His absolute uniqueness and power. The second is that logical framework. Islam provides a logical framework for existence. God created us with the purpose to worship Him and live righteously. It explains suffering as a test and offers a clear path to salvation through submission to His will. And the third is that consistency with science. The Quran, revealed over 1,400 years ago, contains verses that align remarkably with modern scientific discoveries in embryology, astronomy, oceanography, and geology. These are not scientific textbooks, but their references are incredibly accurate for a book revealed in the 7th century. Now let's see the proof of the miracle of the Quran. And this brings us to the ultimate proof, the Quran itself. For Muslims, the Quran is not just a book, it's a living miracle and the direct and uncorrupted word of God. Let us consider this point. Linguistic inimitability. Linguistic inimitability. Its linguistic beauty and complexity are unparalleled in Arabic literature, something even its severest critic at the time could not reproduce. It challenged anyone to produce a chapter like it, a challenge that remains unmet to this day. And then, preservation. Unlike other ancient scriptures, the Quran has been meticulously preserved letter for letter for over 14 centuries. Millions have memorized it cover to cover, and ensuring its authenticity through generation. This is a historical anomaly. And then prophecies fulfilled. It contained prophecies that came true, showcasing divine knowledge of the unseen. And then scientific foreshadowing. As mentioned, it describes phenomena that were only discovered by modern science centuries later. For example, the detailed stages of embryonic development, the expanse of the universe, or the distinct barriers between fresh and salt water. These are not lucky guesses. For a man in the desert, unlettered, to produce such a book that defies human capacity and accurately describes scientific facts centuries before the discovery points to one undeniable conclusion. It is from a divine source. So, why believe in God? Because logic demands a first cause. Because the universe craves design. Because our very bodies are masterpieces of complexity. And why Islam? Because it offers the most rational and consistent answers to life's biggest question, backed by the enduring miracle of the Quran. This is not about blind faith, it's about open inquiry and profound reflection. We invite you to explore more, to read the Quran for yourself, and to ponder this incredible science. What are your thoughts on this proof? Share them respectfully in the comments below. If this video sparked your curiosity, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insight into faith, science, and the universe. Until next time, may peace be with you. May peace be with you. And before we close, we end this video, I'd like to give you question, and you could analyze this and give your comment. Under. If the vast, this is the question, if the vast, violently turned universe, with its perfect laws and the astonishingly complex life within it, including the intricate design of your own body, all arose from nothing by pure chance, then what truly differentiates the scientific method from absolute faith in randomness? And what would it take for you to consider an alternative intelligent origin for all that exists? Okay, now please write your comment and analyze here. Thank you and see you again next time. Bye bye.